Today on the LANDON HARTER Show, we have none other than a lovely episode, some lovely segments, and a lovely host, LANDON HARTER.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, today will be a lovely episode. It's gonna be lovely like every other episode of the LANDON HARTER Show should be. But today will be lovely. I can almost guarantee, almost. But before I get into what segments we're doing today, I want to say something very important. Earlier I was bit by a spider and now it itches. Okay, that's very important. I was trying to set up the camera and stuff and there's a spider, swiped it out of the way and it bit me. I didn't realize it at the moment, but then later it started itching, so I realized, wow, it bit me. That's crazy. I might turn into Spider-Man or something, I don't know. I'm already wearing red and blue, that's weird. Like, Spider-Man wears red and blue, yeah. It's like, I might be Spider-Man. That would be cool, but being bit by a spider is not. No, it's not. I don't like spiders, don't like being bit by spiders. Anyway, that's enough about spiders. Today we have a lovely episode. We have, for the first segment, we have a new segment. We have Death-defying. I had to say that in a cool voice, like Death-defying. Anyway, that's where I'm going to be defying death. And then, defying death. You'll just have to find out in just a moment. And then our second segment for today is hashtag not sponsored. Thirdly, we have just plain third, I think. Third, we have think harder, right? Think harder, third. Think TH, you see the similarities? Anyway, third we have think harder, right? And then fourth and finally, we have a fantastical film trailer, which I'm sure you'll love. I do. Anyway, it's gonna be a great episode, and so I won't hold you any longer. Let's go to Death-defying.
I am Pete Toulouse, and this is Death-defying. Today on Death-defying, we have an incredible stunt being pulled by none other than LANDON HARTER. He has dared to defy death over top Dead Man's Railroad Tie Crossing. The reason it's called Dead Man's Railroad Tie Crossing is because 1, it's made out of a railroad tie. 2, the guy who made it is now a dead man. He will not survive. I do not think that LANDON HARTER can survive, but I'm not going to tell him that because I want him to defy death. It seems that LANDON has been starting to cross the railroad tie. I can't believe it. I thought he was going to back out. He has his homemade railroad tie crossing pole. I guess that's what you call it. I'm not an expert. Let's see what he does. Yes. It seems like he's crossing it. Oh yes. Oh, I can't believe it, folks. He's actually doing it. Folks, I should tell you that last week someone tried to cross it and they were ate up by the ants that were living inside the railroad tie before they ever crossed it. Oh, he's wobbling. I think he's wobbling. Oh, I think he's gonna fall. The height at which he is crossing has to be at least 2 feet. I was not giving an actual measurements, but that's just what I'm eyeballing from here. I can't believe it. Oh no, he's making it to the end. He's making it. Oh, I think he's gonna make. No, he's shaking. Oh, and he made it, folks. Whoa! Woo-wee! He has made it. He has death-defied death. I am going to get a close-up with him in just a second. Woo! I am here with LANDON HARTER, the man who just crossed the Dead Man's Railroad Tie Crossing. LANDON, do you have anything to say for yourself?
Yeah, it's definitely great that I finally conquered Dead Man's Railroad Tie Bridge. I can't believe I've done it, really. It's been a dream for at least a week, and just to finally accomplish that dream, it's really great.
That's amazing. Do you have anything to say to our viewers at home?
Yeah, if I had any words to say out there to the viewers, I'd have to tell you, don't quit. I've had this dream for a week. You might have had a dream for a day. Don't quit at it. You never know that you might accomplish it. I've had dreams for years and months before, and I haven't accomplished those. But I realized if I had a dream for a week and I can accomplish that, how much more can I accomplish if I have a dream for a whole year?
Well, that was just so inspirational. I'm sure the viewers at home are tearing up like me. I hope they are, because it's embarrassing. But, LANDON, you have just defied death. Can you say that to the viewers?
I have defied death.
There you have it, folks. LANDON HARTER has just defied death. I'm your host, Pete Toulouse, and this has been Death-defying.
Welcome to Hashtag Not Sponsored, the segment where I promote an item, object, person, whatever, without them sponsoring me. So it's a free promotion, you know? Today I want to tell you about how the other day, just a couple weeks ago, I went to Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri, and I'm not promoting them. Sorry, I'm not right now. You know, sorry, Silver Dollar City, if you thought I was about to promote you, but I'm not. I'm promoting someone that was there, though. I went to go see a show there, and the show was Nick Wallenda's Circus, and this was the item I got there. I'm not promoting necessarily the item, I'm promoting the person, Nick Wallenda. So Nick Wallenda, if you don't know him, he is a tightroper. He walked across Niagara Falls, the Grand Canyon, walked over Volcano, like tightrope over it. You know, I remember watching him when I was a walk over the Grand Canyon and Niagara Falls. I remember both of those, watching that on TV. And so I got a hoodie. Look at this hoodie. Nick Wallenda. Anyway, he has a cool logo on this hoodie. The hoodie is not what I'm promoting. I think I already said that. But I'm promoting Nick Wallenda. You can go check him out at nickwallenda.com. But part of the show, he stopped there's some other acts, and then he came on, and when he was on the tightrope at the top, he started talking. You know, he did a few things, and he started talking just up there on the tightrope, you know, like it was nothing. And he, you know, he said several things. You know, he said one thing that he always does is when he signs anything that he always puts "never give up." And look, I got it signed by him because I met him afterwards. Yeah, that's cool. So never give up, Nick Wallenda. On the hoodie is already as fear is a liar, and I really love that because I think that is really true. You know, sometimes we have fears and, you know, it's just a lie, you know. But this hoodie is what I did the death-defying stunt in, if you recognize it. That was just kind of homage to him. And yeah, so that was definitely cool. Yeah, I'm glad I got to meet and talk just a little bit with Nick Wallenda. You know, he was there afterwards. I bought the hoodie, got him to sign it, took a picture with him and everything. Okay, that was cool. Okay, you don't have to meet him. Go look him up. Go to his website. It's right there. I'll put a link in the description. Yeah, go check out his Facebook, Instagram, whatever, if you have any of those. I don't, so I just find his website. Yeah, so go check out Nick Wallenda. Yeah, so I am hashtag not sponsored by Nick Wallenda. Next, I want to, what is this time? It is time for Think Harder. Wow. This is the Think Harder podcast, the podcast where we think harder about life's problems. Today on the podcast, I want to talk about something that a lot of people talk about, but sometimes they don't truly know what it means, and that is love. So today, I'm going to answer the question, what is love? You might know of a guy named C.S. Lewis. That guy, he wrote this book called The Four Loves, and that was, he talked about four loves. And he kind of defined that, and so I'm kind of branching off on his thing. You know, C.S. Lewis, I really enjoy him and his books. I say books, I've only read a few of them, honestly. I've read some of the Chronicles of Narnia. Anyway, in The Four Loves, he goes over the four types of love that he believes there is, and those are affection, friendship, charity, and romantic love. And those are he derives those from four different Greek words for love, because, you know, the English language, we have one word for love, and that's love, pretty much. But the Greek language, they had several others. So the first type of love is affection. In Greek, that would be storge. Anyway, I think that's how you pronounce it. But affection, you know, it's kind of like the natural love that you have for the people around you, like, you know, your family. You know, it's the natural love of a child, or of a parent to a child, and child to a parent. You know, it's the natural. Lewis describes it basically as the natural love for the small things in life. You know, your brother playing video games with you, you know, you have affection for that. You know, your sister painting your nails, or your sister tying bows in your hair. You know, that's, you know, kindly affection. Your mom staying up late with you to finish your school project with you. You know, that's kind of something that you're affection with. And then next we have friendship. In Greek, that would be philia. I think that's how you say it. Friendship, you know, love and a friendship. Lewis, it's kind of funny because Lewis actually describes it as the least natural and the least needed love. The reason he says that is you don't need friends. Like, that's, I mean, it sounds terrible, but you aren't born with friends. You're born with family, but you aren't born with friends. So you have to actually go out and you have to go make friends. You know, it's an effort. Friendship is an effort, and, you know, if you're gonna have a good love with your friends, you have to put in an effort. Third, we have charity, and that would be agape in Greek. And agape, that's God's unconditional love. That's from God. We're given, God's charity because, he gave us his most precious gift, his son, Lewis says that true Christian love is an act of the will, that's kind of what God did for us. He didn't have to, he willingly gave, he didn't have to. There's no reason he had to, but because he loved us, he acted for us. If you're gonna love someone like God loves people, you have to do something for them. You can't just say you love them. You actually have to go do something for them. And that's kind of the thing with charity. It's like, if you want to go help the homeless person, like go buy them a meal. I'm not saying, you don't have to necessarily have to go give them money, but you have, do something for them. If you want to do something, you have to go do it, with your own being. If you want to be charitable to your friends, you have to give them some things, you have to give them your time, you have to give them the effort, that's with any sort of relationship, friendship, family, romantic relationship. Speaking of romantic, that's our fourth type of love, romantic love, and in Greek that would be eros, derived from the Greek god of love, and this, the love of romance. Romantic love, you have to be careful because you don't want it to be just about the romance, but you gotta actually have the other types of love in there. Eventually in life, eventually I might find that someone for me, I might, find them and I'm ready to give up everything and just receive nothing to help the lady that I will love, but in order to get the adequate amount of love back, you have to have affection, you have to have a friendship, and you have to be charitable to them, like if you want to have a romantic relationship, you have to have the other types of love within that relationship. So what is love? Love is, there's different types of love, but love is giving up yourself. If you're going to be affectionate, if you're going to be friendly, if you're going to be charitable, if you're going to be romantic, you have to give up yourself. You can't worry about yourself, and that's what love is. It's self-sacrifice. Thank you for watching that episode of the Think Harder podcast. I was kind of talking about what is love, but I think I figured it out. Love is food. I think that all those other terms. No. Food. I think that's food. Anyway, I'm kind of hungry. While you watch this next fantastical film trailer, I'm gonna go make me a sandwich. Okay? So you go watch that trailer, and I'll make me a sandwich. Okay? So without further ado, fantastical film trailer. Thank you for watching the Landon Harter Show and that fantastical film chair there. I hope you enjoyed it and all the segments of the Landon Harter Show. Thank you for watching. Come back next time. Hopefully we can have just a lovely time, just like this episode, Yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.